Hello from Myrtle Beach. Today we're going to take you on a drive down Ocean Boulevard, which is the main strip here in Myrtle Beach. We're going to tell you everything that's going on. We've got some new exciting news to announce. Hi, I'm Carmen. If you're new here, we cover everything Myrtle Beach and the surrounding area. And if you're a return viewer, welcome back. We are so glad to have you with us. So here straight ahead of us on the right side of the road is the brand new Holiday Inn Club Vacations. This is the Myrtle Beach Oceanfront Resort. That's the name of it. They have multiple resorts here. They also have the South Beach, which is a separate resort. We have a video showing you everything that resort has to offer. That is on our channel. You can just go search Carmen and Brian Myrtle Beach and search for that resort and it will come up. And I'll also link it in the description below. So we do have exciting brand new news. They're going to add a brand new oceanfront hotel on 23rd Avenue North. So we'll show you that when we pass it. The area that it's going to be, all of this is in discussions right now, so it could change, of course, but it's going to be a Hilton property. It looks like it's going to be a Hilton Garden and Hilton Home 2 Suites. But they said it's going to be 24 stories. It's going to cost $120 million. And it sounds like the city is requiring them to build things like more parking, public parking, not just parking for the hotel, a public park and some other amenities. And it sounds like they may have a couple of restaurants. Again, this is all tentative, just been announced, but it's pretty exciting. We keep getting these great announcements because we've already told you about the Margaritaville Resort that's coming. And just like that Margaritaville Resort, this is going to be on both oceanfront, and they're also going to have part of the development on second row and all the way back to third row. And here's some new construction right here on the left. That lot has been vacant forever. So it says coming soon, luxury raised beach homes. So they're putting some individual homes. Those usually become rentals, we'll see. So that's pretty interesting. That lot's finally being developed. But yeah, lots of exciting news coming. So if you're not familiar, oceanfront is to my right and second row is to my left. And then if you go another block, that's third row. So that's how they designate what you're talking about here on Ocean Boulevard. So if you're new to Myrtle Beach or you have an upcoming trip to Myrtle Beach for the first time, we're so glad you're watching with us. And we're gonna give you this entire tour of the main strip of Myrtle Beach. This is not all of Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach is huge and there's lots of things here. This is just the main hotel strip in Myrtle Beach, which is part of the Grand Strand in South Carolina. So there are all types of resorts here. We have smaller resorts, condos, large tower resorts, rental homes. There's Verbo, regular hotels like this Hampton Inn & Suites. So you've got all different kinds of options for where you stay when you come to visit Myrtle Beach. And also there's other options besides oceanfront. We always recommend staying at Broadway at the beach. It's only a little over a mile from the ocean, so you can drive down and park in the public parking. You do have to pay for public parking, like this P sign right here in Myrtle Beach, but it's not too expensive. And so that's an option. Also, we do have a parking video. You can search for Carmen and Brian Myrtle Beach parking and it will come up on YouTube. We do have a parking video for tips on how and where to park around the Boardwalk area in case you aren't staying in that area and you want to like ride the Skywheel or go to the Ripley's attractions. And we even show you a free place to park. So definitely check that out if you're interested in going to the Boardwalk area. So coming up in not too far distance here is Family Kingdom. We can see the coaster now. It should be coming into your view soon. And we just did a full tour of Family Kingdom. So again, you can search for Carmen and Brian Myrtle Beach Family Kingdom and that will come up on YouTube. And you can check that out. They have 6 new rides this season. And it's a pretty good variety. They added some sort of thrill rides. They added some rides that are great for the little ones. So they've added all kinds of things. I just saw, was that a cat? A little cat just ran across the road, I think. He's taking his life in his own hands crossing here. Definitely be careful on Ocean Boulevard. I've not seen cat hazards before, but there's lots of pedestrians, lots of bikers. We bike this a lot. It's got a nice bike lane. If you're going to bike at your own risk there because, a lot of people from out of town that don't know where they are, that are looking at their phones and that kind of thing. So definitely do that at your own risk. So now we're coming up to Family Kingdom that I mentioned so you can get a better look at it. They have over 35 rides. They've got log flume, roller coaster, Ferris wheel, pirate ship, you name it. They've got a really great indoor dark ride. It's one of those shooters where you shoot things as you're going through the dark ride and you get points at the end. So a lot of fun for the whole family. Over here on the right is where the Splashes Water Park used to be. It's been demolished and we still have no word. I keep hearing it may be parking for Family Kingdom, but I've heard no one that knows for sure, and it has been sitting vacant like that for a very long time. So I would think if Family Kingdom was going to make that a parking lot, they would have already done it. But the Splashes Water Park was owned by the same people that own Family Kingdom. However, Family Kingdom was bought, I think it was about 2 years ago, by someone new. So I don't know if they bought that lot at the same time or if they just bought, the existing Family Kingdom. But since they took over, they seem to be making a lot of positive changes to Family Kingdom for sure. And the only thing we noticed that's different that we were surprised about is that they closed the arcade. There's no longer an arcade at Family Kingdom. So we were kind of surprised to see that. But they definitely are doing a nice job keeping up the rides. They redid the track on the roller coaster. So lots of positive changes there. So when are you next coming to Myrtle Beach? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're enjoying this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. That really helps other people find our videos, so we greatly appreciate that. That's an easy, free thing you can do to help us out. We really appreciate that. And also, if you want to learn more about the Myrtle Beach area, be sure you subscribe so you won't miss anything, because we put out 1 to 2 videos every week and we keep up with everything new, not just in Myrtle Beach, but in the surrounding area. And when I say that, I'm talking about North Myrtle Beach, Surfside Beach, Garden City, Murrells Inlet, just the whole area around the Myrtle Beach. The city of Myrtle Beach is the main area here, but North Myrtle Beach is a separate city and they have their own culture, their own feel. It's a little more relaxed. And then Surfside and Garden City also more relaxed, and I would definitely say those are pretty family friendly areas to stay. If you're looking for somewhere a little quieter, there's a bunch of bikers out this morning. We are having amazing weather, like highs in the 80s. It's not super humid yet, so I mean, this is just some gorgeous weather that we're having. Lots of people are starting to come into town, but we haven't hit what I consider full tourist season. It's definitely started, but the busiest time starts Memorial Day weekend and runs through, I'd say, mid-August. That's the busiest time in that period with Memorial Day weekend. Oh, and that yellow person wearing the yellow shirt is a Myrtle Beach ambassador. Over here on the right, we have new condos and what we think are going to be shops underneath. We will find out as soon as they finish. And now we're to the old pavilion area. The city is talking about redoing this to be multi-use with like condos and restaurants and all kinds of stuff. So we'll see what happens there. And here's Myrtle Beach's finest on bikes. We do have bicycle police as well as traditional, cars and trucks. They also have trucks that patrol the actual beach itself. So definitely a lot of public safety here. Here is Ripley's, believe it or not. There are also several Ripley's attractions here. Ripley's Crazy Golf, Mirror Maze, Haunted Adventure, and Illusion Lab, and we have videos on all of that. So again, you can search just like I've mentioned and you can find those. A couple of other arcades here. You've got Fun Plaza, you've got this other arcade that's associated with the Gay Dolphin, and then of course the Gay Dolphin, which is a huge gift shop. Again, we have a video for that as well as a video for the Skywheel. We have both a regular view off the Skywheel, and we also did a sunset ride and filmed that for you. So both of those are on our channel. We highly recommend the Skywheel. It is a fun ride. We've enjoyed it every single time we've done it. I think it's well worth it. And if you're wondering, the cars are air conditioned, or if it's in the winter, they're heated. They're fully enclosed, so it's not like a thrill ride. I mean, I guess if you're terrified of heights, you might not like it, but it's not a scary ride. It doesn't swing a lot, so it's, unless it's incredibly windy, it's pretty relaxing ride. I've taken someone on it that was afraid of heights and they were not nervous at all on the ride. I think it holds up to 8 people. There is a weight limit, so you can take your family on, and they do not mix you with other people. So when Brian and I go, the 2 of us, it's just the 2 of us. There's the Funplex. That is another smaller amusement park. They do have thrill rides as well as family-friendly rides, and they do have a restaurant bar. It's kind of casual dining, so when I say restaurant, I'm not talking formal sit-down. Now we're up to 16th Avenue North, just to give you an idea of where we're at. And we're going to keep our eyes peeled for 23rd Avenue North. They can sneak up on you really fast, so we can try. They're squeezing this hotel in between two other hotels. This empty lot we're passing now is where the new Margaritaville Resort is slated to go. And it's going to be, again, on both sides of the road, and they're even going to build a breezeway over the road. Sometimes these streets aren't marked well, so that's why I don't want to miss 23rd, so we can point it out, because they are literally like shoving it in between two other hotels. So it's going to be a narrow, skinny type tower. There's a gift shop on the left and Bum's Beach Cafe on the right. And so it should be right in here somewhere. Here's Breakers Hotel. That's very popular. Let us know in the comments if you stayed there. And then here's the new Marriott Courtyard and Spring Hill Suites. So here's 21st Avenue, so we're gonna keep our eye out. I remember it was near Breakers when I looked up the lot online, so it's gotta be somewhere right in here, coming up pretty soon. This might be it right here on the right, so we're gonna slowly go by. That's gotta be it. So that empty lot right there, oceanfront, that is going to be a skinny tower. I saw the artist rendering, and it's like a really skinny tower. So that's pretty interesting. Or it could be that parking lot right there, because they said they were putting it where there is city parking, and that's why the city is requiring them to make new public parking since they're taking it. So it actually could be that parking lot. We'll find out. We'll definitely keep you posted. Once construction starts, we'll show all of that. And when you stay here, if you do stay on Ocean Boulevard, what's your favorite resort? Let us know that in the comments. That helps other people who are looking for suggestions on where to stay. Because we're local, we do not stay in hotels typically. We do have a few recommendations. We've stayed in the Marriott Oceanfront Residence Inn and really enjoyed that. And we stayed there a couple of times. And we've also stayed at the Hampton Inn and the Fairfield Inns at Broadway at the beach. I definitely recommend the Hampton Inn. The Fairfield's fine, the Hampton's nicer, plus it's right there at Broadway at the beach. You're literally on property. And so those would be recommendations. We've also stayed at the Hampton Inn Oceanfront here, but it's been many, many years. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend it just because it's been so long since we've stayed there. But definitely check out in the comments what other people are recommending, and that'll give you an idea of where you might want to stay. And like I said, you can stay here, and you can park in these public beach access if you're staying not oceanfront, so that's always an option as well. And usually you can save a little money. Now the Broadway resorts are not necessarily cheaper, but there's some that are a little further away that you can get a good deal. Coming up just past this giant truck is Sea Captain's House. We have a video on our channel of that. It is our #1 place that we recommend here if you're wanting fresh seafood, and it is oceanfront. If you'd like to learn more about Myrtle Beach, be sure to click on the video that's on your screen right now. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.